What if you could wake up every morning feeling energized and pain-free, even in your 90s? A 92-year-old who still drives and has never been seriously ill shares the 5 simple habits that have kept them thriving for decades. These aren't complicated routines or miracle cures. They're small, daily choices that anyone can start today. From a 90-second morning ritual to a golden glass drink with science-backed benefits, these habits could rewrite your aging story. If you're 65 or older and want to live healthy, independent, and full of purpose, tap that subscribe button now and join a growing community of seniors rewriting the rules of aging. Let's stay strong together. The 90-second morning ritual that awakens your body. Many people wake up with stiffness, especially as they get older. They assume it's just part of aging. But what if you could avoid that morning itchiness with just 90 seconds of movement before getting out of bed? For this 92-year-old, that's exactly what happens every day. The routine begins with 3 deep breaths while still lying down. Then comes the sequence: stretch your fingers wide, wiggle your toes, rotate your ankles clockwise and counterclockwise, and do the same with your wrists. All of this happens slowly, with attention to each movement. It takes less than 2 minutes, but the effects last throughout the day. Research from the National Institute on Aging supports this approach. Their studies found that gentle mobility exercises in the morning help older adults maintain better circulation, mental clarity, and balance. The contrast is striking. Most people either stay inactive too long after waking or rush straight into stressful activities. Either way puts unnecessary strain on the body. This speaker started at age 62. Within weeks, they noticed less stiffness in their joints and easier movement overall. Their focus improved, too, likely from better blood flow to the brain. It's not a quick fix, it's about consistency. Doing these small movements every day adds up over time. The Mayo Clinic's research backs this up. Low-intensity mobility exercises in the morning can reduce inflammation markers and support joint health. They even help regulate blood pressure in older adults. None of this requires special equipment or long sessions. Just those 90 seconds of mindful movement set the tone for the rest of the day. Think of it like oiling a machine before use. You wouldn't start a car that's been sitting overnight and immediately rev the engine to full speed. The same principle applies to your body. Starting gently reduces wear and tear on your muscles and joints. This habit solves a common problem: too much stillness after waking. Many people check their phones or jump straight into chores without preparing their bodies. That abrupt transition stresses the system. A gradual wake-up routine gives your body time to adjust, lowering the risk of falls or morning fatigue. What makes this ritual effective isn't complexity, it's simplicity. The movements are easy enough for anyone to do, no matter their fitness level. The deep breaths oxygenate the blood, waking up the brain. The stretches signal your muscles to prepare for movement. Together, they form a natural way to start the day with energy instead of stiffness. The speaker's experience shows that small habits can prevent bigger problems. No pills, no expensive equipment, just awareness of how you transition from sleep to activity. Research suggests this practice supports long-term mobility and reduces age-related stiffness. Next time you wake up, try this. Before sitting up, pause. Take 3 deep breaths. Then move through those simple stretches. Notice how your body responds. Over time, that minute and a half might change how you feel for the rest of the day. This sets the foundation for the next habit: a morning drink that enhances immunity, digestion, and overall health. Just as this movement ritual primes the body, that drink supports it from the inside. But first, consistency matters. Start with the 90 seconds. Your body will thank you. The golden glass drink that outperforms supplements. Many seniors take multiple supplements daily, hoping to boost their health. But what if one simple drink could deliver more benefits than a handful of pills? This 92-year-old has been drinking their golden glass every morning for 30 years, and they haven't been seriously ill in all that time. The recipe is straightforward: warm water, lemon, turmeric, and a pinch of black pepper. Scientifically, this combination makes sense. Turmeric contains curcumin, which has strong anti-inflammatory effects. Black pepper increases curcumin absorption by 2,000%, making the turmeric far more effective. The lemon adds vitamin C, which supports immune function. Research shows that chronic inflammation contributes to nearly every age-related disease. The curcumin in turmeric helps lower this inflammation. Studies from the Journal of Medicinal Food found that curcumin can reduce markers of inflammation as effectively as some medications, but without side effects. For this speaker, the benefits became noticeable within weeks. Before starting this habit, they frequently dealt with joint pain and digestive issues. After a month of drinking this daily, those problems lessened significantly. The key is consistency. The speaker drinks this first thing in the morning, before eating. The warm water gently wakes up the digestive system, while the turmeric and lemon work together to support immunity. Unlike some supplements that can be harsh on digestion, this drink is mild yet effective. Some people take turmeric capsules, but the drinkable form may be better absorbed when combined with black pepper and fat, another reason the speaker prefers this whole food approach. This habit didn't come from trendy health advice. The speaker discovered it decades ago through traditional wellness practices. At first, they doubted such a simple drink could make a difference. But after sticking with it, the results spoke for themselves. Frequent colds disappeared. Joints became more mobile. Digestion improved. These weren't dramatic overnight changes, but gradual improvements that compounded over time. Science explains why this works. The black pepper contains piperine, which dramatically increases the absorption of curcumin. Without it, most of the turmeric's benefits would pass through the body unused. The lemon adds a small amount of vitamin C, but it also makes the drink more palatable and helps activate enzymes in the digestive tract. Warm water, rather than cold, is easier on the system first thing in the morning. Together, these ingredients create a synergy that supplements taken separately can't match. Cost is another factor. Many seniors spend significant money on various pills and powders. This drink costs pennies per serving. A single bag of turmeric can last months, and a lemon adds only a small expense. The speaker emphasizes that expensive solutions aren't always better. Sometimes the simplest methods have the most impact. Timing matters too. Drinking this on an empty stomach allows for optimal absorption of the turmeric. Wait about 15 minutes after drinking it before eating breakfast. This gives the body time to process the beneficial compounds without competing with other foods. The speaker noticed that when they skipped this step and drank it with food, the effects seemed weaker. Critics might argue that no single drink can guarantee perfect health. The speaker agrees. This isn't a magic potion. But as part of a broader routine of good habits, it has clearly contributed to their decades of wellness. While some supplements make lofty claims, this drink's benefits are backed by both science and real-world results. At 92, the speaker's consistent health speaks louder than any marketing promise. For anyone considering trying this, start with small amounts. Too much turmeric at once can upset sensitive stomachs. A quarter teaspoon of turmeric with a pinch of black pepper is enough to begin. Adjust the lemon to taste. The important thing is making it a daily habit, not crafting the perfect recipe immediately. This simple morning ritual sets the stage for the next habit, a short walk that provides surprising benefits for both body and mind. Just as the golden glass supports internal health, movement strengthens the physical framework that carries us through life. Still with me? If this is resonating with you, don't forget to hit subscribe and turn on that bell. We release videos every week to help you boost your strength, sharpen your mind, and stay independent. You deserve to thrive. Let's make it happen side by side. Why a 15-minute walk is better than gym sessions. Many people think exercise means tough workouts at the gym. But this 92-year-old has stayed healthy with something much simpler, a daily 15-minute walk. They treat it like medicine, something too important to skip, no matter the weather. The benefits go far beyond just moving their legs. Research shows this small habit reduces inflammation, sharpens memory, and even helps regulate blood sugar as well as some medications. Walking doesn't require special equipment or perfect conditions. The key is consistency. The speaker walks at the same time every day, whether it's sunny or rainy. They focus on posture, standing tall rather than slump forward, and taking deep breaths while moving. Studies explain why this works. Just 20 minutes of walking lowers C-reactive protein, a marker of inflammation linked to chronic diseases. Another study found that walking boosts creativity and mental clarity better than sitting still. The speaker didn't always understand the value of walking. Years ago, they believed exercise had to be intense to matter. Then they noticed how strenuous workouts left them sore and tired. At some point, they switched to gentle daily walks. Within weeks, their joints felt better, their mood lifted, and they had more energy. Research from Stanford supports this approach. Regular short walks help control blood sugar as effectively as some diabetes drugs, without side effects. What makes walking so powerful isn't speed or distance, it's the daily habit. The speaker often goes slowly, paying attention to their surroundings rather than pushing for speed. Some days they walk just around the block. Other days they go farther. The point is to move every single day without fail. This consistency creates cumulative benefits that sporadic intense exercise can't match. Over time, this practice prevents stiffness, improves balance, and maintains mobility. There's another element to these walks. The speaker smiles while walking. This isn't just for enjoyment. It activates the vagus nerve, which regulates everything from heart rate to digestion. A study in psychosomatic medicine found that smiling during movement enhances the benefits of physical activity. The speaker notices they feel lighter and more relaxed when they walk this way. It turns exercise from a chore into something genuinely enjoyable. Many seniors avoid walking because they think it's not real exercise. The speaker argues the opposite. Walking is among the most natural movements for humans. It's low impact, adaptable to any fitness level, and works the entire body. Unlike gym machines that isolate muscles, walking engages the core, legs, arms, and even the brain as you navigate your path. For older adults, this full-body engagement helps maintain coordination and prevents falls. The biggest mistake people make is waiting for ideal conditions. The speaker walks regardless of weather, mood, or schedule. They don't need special shoes or a perfect route. Some days they walk indoors if necessary. The habit matters more than the details. Research confirms that this attitude leads to long-term success. People who view walking as non-negotiable, like brushing teeth, stick with it for years. This habit started small for the speaker, just 5 minutes a day. Over months, they gradually increased it to 15 minutes. The change was barely noticeable at first, but the benefits piled up. Better sleep, fewer aches, and clearer thinking became normal. They credit walking with maintaining their independence well into their 90s. It's not about pushing limits, it's about showing up consistently. What's striking is how this simple practice outperforms complex fitness routines for longevity. The speaker hasn't stepped foot in a gym in decades, yet they're healthier than many younger people who exercise aggressively. Walking sustains their joints rather than wearing them down. It energizes rather than exhausts them. And unlike high-intensity workouts, it's something they've done daily for 30 years without burnout. This approach turns conventional wisdom on its head. Exercise doesn't need to hurt to help. Movement shouldn't be punishment, it's maintenance. The speaker's experience proves that gentle, daily activity preserves the body far better than occasional intense sessions. Their next habit, a protein-packed breakfast, builds on this foundation by fueling both body and mind for the day ahead. The 25-gram protein breakfast for brain and body. Most seniors don't realize how little protein they're actually getting. The typical breakfast of toast and coffee or a bowl of cereal provides barely 5 to 10 grams, not nearly enough to maintain strength as we age. This 92-year-old starts each morning with a meal delivering over 25 grams of protein, and credits this single habit for maintaining both physical and mental capacity well into their 10th decade. The breakfast is simple: 1 boiled egg, a cup of Greek yogurt, a handful of walnuts and fresh blueberries. This combination isn't complicated or expensive, but it's carefully designed. Eggs and Greek yogurt provide complete proteins containing all 9 essential amino acids. Walnuts add healthy fats and anti-inflammatory compounds, while blueberries offer brain-protecting antioxidants. Together, they create a nutrient-dense foundation for the day. Research from Tufts University shows why this matters. Older adults who consume 25 to 30 grams of protein per meal maintain better muscle mass and cognitive function. Another study found seniors with higher protein intake responded better to vaccines and fought off illnesses more effectively. The speaker notes, protein isn't just for bodybuilders, it's for immune cells which are literally made from amino acids. It's for enzymes that repair tissue. It's for neurotransmitters that keep your brain sharp. Many seniors experience an energy crash by mid-morning, often because their breakfast lacked sufficient protein. The speaker noticed this pattern years ago. Before switching to their current breakfast, they often felt sluggish and hungry by 10 a.m. Now, with adequate protein first thing, they maintain steady energy until lunch without cravings. The difference came from understanding how protein needs change with age. After 60, the body becomes less efficient at processing protein. Studies show seniors need nearly double the protein per meal compared to younger adults to maintain the same muscle synthesis. Without it, muscle loss accelerates, weakening the body and making injuries more likely. The speaker adjusted their breakfast to compensate, ensuring their first meal provided enough building blocks for tissue repair and immune function. Preparation is straightforward. The speaker boils several eggs at once to have them ready for multiple mornings. Greek yogurt keeps well in the fridge, and nuts and berries require no cooking. This makes the meal practical even on busy days. The only rule is consistency, eating this combination nearly every morning for decades. That regularity allows the benefits to compound over time. The speaker initially doubted whether changing one meal could make much difference. But within weeks of starting this breakfast routine, they noticed clearer thinking throughout the morning. Within months, they experienced fewer seasonal illnesses. Now, after decades of practice, they credit this habit as one of the pillars supporting their continued health. The changes were gradual but unmistakable. There's a common misconception that older adults don't need much protein. In reality, adequate protein becomes more crucial with age, not less. The speaker's experience aligns with research showing seniors who consume sufficient protein have stronger muscles, better immunity, and even longer lifespans. Their breakfast provides these benefits without supplements or exotic ingredients, just simple foods combined strategically. The walnuts in this meal serve an important role beyond protein. Their omega-3 fatty acids help reduce inflammation throughout the body. Inflammation accelerates aging and contributes to chronic diseases. By including anti-inflammatory foods in their first meal, the speaker addresses multiple health factors simultaneously. The blueberries provide similar benefits through different compounds, showing how varied nutrients work together. What makes this approach effective isn't novelty or complexity, it's meeting basic nutritional needs that many seniors overlook. The speaker compares it to maintaining a house. Just as you wouldn't neglect the foundation, you shouldn't neglect the building blocks your body needs daily. Their breakfast provides those materials in a form the aging body can readily use. This habit demonstrates that small changes can produce significant results when maintained over time. The speaker didn't overhaul their entire diet at once. They simply ensured their first meal each day contained what their body required. That single adjustment created ripple effects supporting overall health for decades. Next comes the final habit, mental tuning, a technique that shows how mindset influences physical health just as much as nutrition. But first, the foundation must be solid. This protein-rich breakfast provides the literal building blocks enabling all other systems to function optimally. Without proper fuel, no amount of exercise or positive thinking can work as effectively. Conclusion. These 5 habits show that aging isn't just about decline, it's about daily choices. A 92-year-old proving you can start at 62 and still see results. None require drastic changes. Just small, consistent actions that add up over time. Pick one habit to try tomorrow. Maybe the 90-second morning stretch or the protein-packed breakfast. Consistency matters more than perfection. Tiny steps create lasting change when repeated daily. There's one more practice that makes a difference, a nightly routine that helps the body repair itself during sleep. Science suggests it might play a key role in healthy aging. Stay tuned to learn what it is. If you're inspired by stories of strength, health, and independence after 70, hit that subscribe button and join the Elderly Strong family. Flexed Biceps. We share weekly tips to help you stay active, energized, and thriving, no matter your age. Let's grow stronger together.